Welcome back to Instables, everyone. Again, as we are leading into Wednesday's Fed rate hike, as we test our prior balance high here, will we continue on above this resistance? And what exactly would our confirmation be if we were going to get a rejection here? I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for from a bullish and bearish perspective. Hit the like button if you enjoy, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and if you are a day trader, if you want to see pre-market news that you want to be watching, if you're looking for data sets that you want to be watching, for example, 30 minutes before market open, the market very much does react to certain data sets and you didn't know that they were coming out, or just looking for those major volatile breakouts on news that we mention every single day in the Instables room, go to instables.com in the description below, and for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert today. Again, let's jump into this one. So jumping into the SPY with you guys again as we sit on a Monday leading into the day before Wednesday's Fed rate hike. The question here is if we will continue on above resistance. In my opinion, it will very much predicate exactly what Wednesday's Fed rate hike will be. Again, our prior resistance will be here at 418. Again, our prior high before we did have this pullback. And then we have our next strongest resistance coming in here just above 431. And again, if we continue on above this resistance, then we have prior gap downs that could give us possible gaps and room to run to the upside. So again, as we do look at these levels, I would be looking at the daily chart for that intraday momentum. So jumping over to the daily chart as we look for that momentum, what we are looking at here is resistance that we are respecting to the upside. So again, after we did spike above our 21 and our 10 MA, we are very much looking for that proof of concept to continue on above our resistance here again at 418. If we can, then what I would be looking for is a possible spike, and then looking for that retest will be very key here. Again, if you do not get that retest, then in my opinion, you're not looking for that proof of concept. So again, looking for that retest, and then that continuation will be what we are looking for here. So again, that retest on 418 will be that stronger play, in my opinion. Looking for that possible support is what we would be looking for here. But if I was playing to the downside, again, dropping back below our 10, with our 10 crossing back below our 21, with our 21 crossing back below our 50, will be that overall bearish momentum. And in my opinion, dropping below our prior neckline will be that possible gap down for our prior support that we had, again, from our prior balance that we had here. So again, in my opinion, if we have any room to run to the downside, then it would be dropping back below our neckline here. But in my opinion, very much looking to see if we can continue to respect our 10 MA to the upside again if we get a possible consolidated pullback going into tomorrow. And then we do have that continuation with Wednesday's Fed rate hike, possibly into a Fed pause, which in my opinion is very 50-50 at this point. We very much don't know exactly what will happen. But one thing that we do know, again, is that overall on our weekly chart that we are bullish. Again, our EMA lines have been crossing higher here on our MACD, showing us that strong bullish momentum, now sitting on a white shaded line, looking for that confirmation within our buy pressure to continue on higher to make sure that we are not going to have a false break from resistance that we have here on our daily chart. So again, in my opinion, retesting that 418 level will be very key. But again, in my opinion, as we look on the weekly chart for that possible gap up from our prior gap downs here, what I would be looking for on the daily chart is to see if we can get that retest and continuation above our 431 level. Again, that is our resistance that we have here on the daily chart from our weekly chart for that overreaction move. So again, 418 to 431 will have some momentum if we do have that proof of concept, of course, but that major reaction, that larger reaction and more profitable, in my opinion, will be getting that confirmation above your 431 level. And again, getting that spike, that possible retest, that proof of concept could come out as a possible engulfing candle, could be that possible confirmation. We will see exactly what happens, but again, very much predicated on Wednesday's Fed rate hike. Again, as we sit on a rejection from our prior resistance, in my opinion, very much looking for proof of concept, looking for that consolidation intraday to possibly continue on higher and again, get that retest for that proof of concept, possible engulfing candle. We will see for that possible continuation. Again, that is what we're looking for intraday. That's what we're leading into tomorrow, is that anticipation into Wednesday's Fed hike. Now looking into our overbought or oversold territory, we are not in overbought territory, but one thing we do have is a possible argument for jumping into overbought territory, since we did have prior divergence and we never jumped into overbought territory, showing us that we have that possible conclusion that we could be jumping into overbought territory. But again, Wednesday's Fed rate hike very much will predicate if we are going to continue on with that swing momentum. Again, overall on the weekly chart, we have been bullish, like I said, so we are very much looking for that retest intraday, possible consolidation into newer highs and getting that proof of concept on the daily chart will be what we're looking for. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader, if you're looking for pre-market news before market open, major volatile movers that we mention every single day in the Instables room, again, 2.5 hours before market open, go to instables.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert today again. And again, all of you Instables, I appreciate every one of you guys for supporting the channel. We will continue to go at it. Stay patient and take what the market gives us as we have been. We will see what happens. Again, with our anticipation leading into Wednesday's Fed hike tomorrow. Again, that larger reaction move will be above 431, but again, very much looking for that retest on our 418 prior high to become support is going to be the play to the upside. And if we happen to drop down below our 0.786 fib below 410, then we'll have possible room to the downside and that larger reaction move below our 0.681 fib. Again, that 403.70 level that we will be looking for that possible pullback from if we do continue on with this rejection. But again, Wednesday's Fed rate hike will predicate where we're headed next. So we'll continue to take what the market gives us as we have been. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow. And I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all. And I'll see you guys in pre-market.